Can you also tell us the factors on the basis of which you eventually decide that Cambridge was a right fit for you over all of these other universities?
Right, right. So I got offers from almost all of the places I applied to. Um, and the most difficult choice to make was between Cambridge and Oxford, right? And it was difficult because they are considered to be of equal standing, equal reputation. So some very, very marginal factors ended up influencing that. Of course, one main factor should always be your cost, right? So whichever university is giving you a better scholarship, or in the event you're not getting a good scholarship or any scholarship, then wherever the tuition fee or your the living expenses and all can make a difference and are on the lower end, you end up choosing on that end, right? So and of course, in terms of their academic reputation and programs, the difference is very marginal. So I was told that Oxford is known to have is known to do marginally better in public law and constitutional law courses, and that was one of the courses I was aiming at. But then I was talking to a senior of mine who was a Rhodes Scholar, and she just did her DPhil, the doctoral degree there, and she did her BCL, the LLM equivalent to Oxford. And she said one of the professors who's very good has just moved to Cambridge, right?
Okay.
So that was one academic reason why I ended up choosing Cambridge. There was a financial reason, because this was the year of the pandemic, and
Yeah.
the scholarship availability had generally just dropped down. So in terms of tuition fee and that combination of living expenses and tuition, Cambridge was a bit on the lower end as compared to Oxford. So it made both financial and academic sense for me to go for Cambridge. The reverse was also true. A very good friend of mine also had to make a choice between Cambridge and Oxford. And I mentioned earlier, Cambridge has a stronger reputation for international law. Uh, but in that particular year, the professors who are very good were on a leave or on a sabbatical. So that friend ended up choosing Oxford for that reason, right? So the actual differences in terms of how good the courses are will be very marginal. Everywhere you will have the same set of reading materials, right? So at the end of the day, it's just that brand name that makes a difference. But when you're competing between Cambridge and Oxford, even that gets tougher. So go by make financial aid your primary criteria, right? Where you're getting a better financial package. Yeah.
So thank you for that, Pranav. We'll come to financial aid opportunities and scholarships in due course of this session. But before